Yo, Scorpio, sun, rising moon, what's up? My name is Angelo 77. You're at the right place at the right time with the right spiritual beings. So let's check your mid-May reading. Welcome for your mid-May reading. Before I start with what's coming to your path, Scorpio, I will ask first the recent past, the present, what you're dealing with right now, what's going on there with the tarot cards and energy oracle cards, and then I will see what's coming. I just woke up like 30 minutes ago or something, so that's why I'm a little bit but let me give me some time to like tune in and becoming high vibrant, but it's already happening. Okay. Yeah, about my being, if you want to need to know anything about me or to how to book me or whatever, like description box. And yeah, let's start. The recent past Scorpio sun rising moon mid-May reading, the recent past, what kind of energy was like going on there? Scorpio sun rising moon, the recent past, the recent past. Wow, protection, Archangel Michael. I feel like a lot of root chakra stabilization. I feel like a lot of grounding that you've been putting. I feel like there were some challenges in your relationships, maybe even. But you had some angelic guidance and some angelic assistance. Like even here, bottom of the deck energy, Archangel Camille, solar plexus chakra. What is right now in the present momentum? What kind of energies are Scorpio dealing with? I feel like also you let go of a lot of people. But I think I said that. The Archangel Michael stands for the root chakra, like mothering, nurturing yourself, doing some, grounding. The other card, the temple path. Right now, what you're going through, spiritual evolution, isolating yourself, but also having here and there some dark night of a soul momentum, as well as balancing out your feminine as well as your masculine energy, number 1 and 2, and bringing it more into balance, number 3 again. A lot of balancing out, a lot of like in between, like body, mind, and soul, I hear. So let's clarify. Archangel Michael, what do you have to say? What Scorpio dealing with? Clarification for your card. I have 2 tarot card decks, but I always go like with the first round and then with the second. I see there come a lot of cards, to be honest, but the only 2 cards that I see actually that I feel like kind of, it's like this. So I feel like the 9 of Wands in reverse, as well as the 10 of Cups in reverse. So that I feel like you have been dealing with some relationships where you felt like this is not really what you want. This is not really what fulfills you. And here, even bottom of the deck, I just saw 2 of Swords. And here, 8 of Cups in reverse. So I feel like also where it was more about one person was doing the work, one person was investing into this relationship, but it was not fulfilling emotionally. And you needed some last, with the sport here, you needed some strength to really cut off this person. I feel like with those cards here, maybe we see the Zodiac sign with what you were dealing with or what happened between you. Knight of Coins, maybe a fixed earth sign, Taurus, or fixed fire sign, Sagittarius. But also someone who, like, again, like one side was giving, one part was giving, but the other part was not really. Ace of Pentacles, again, like earth sign energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Here's also Phoenix symbolism. Like, I feel like you were constantly kind of trying to hold on to the essence of this person, constantly this one perspective that you really, really love the essence of this being. The Phoenix symbolizes you because whenever they burned you, you tried to hold on, you tried to hold on, you tried to hold on. I just hit vice versa. Like, maybe here's some cross watchers trying to understand your Scorpio person. I feel like this is more the message for you. The Sun in reverse, again, fire sign, maybe even a Leo, but also someone who was kind of a little bit selfish, who, like, I feel like prideful in a low vibrational way. And I feel like the 10th of May, the 14th of May, as well as the 28th of May is a highlighted day for you or the cross watcher. And with the Sun card here in reverse, I feel like also someone who was not really like seeing their own potential. And this made you find you are the magician. Because look, this beautiful. Here's the Sun symbolism, and the Sun card is like ruled by Leo, but also by the Sun. By the second house. Or Gemini. I don't want to lie. But I feel like the way of expressing yourself and how you express yourself to the world, to your world. And look, this is so, like, this is you not knowing, is it really this what I want? And this is the person that you have dealt with. Because I feel like you even tried to help them a lot by giving things, by letting them see their own potential, but they were not really seeing that. And you were like, you know, like this guy here, kind of trying to like uplift the vibration of this woman, but she's not really feeling it the way of how he feels. Like this guy here that wants to like linger this reality, that linger this to be this person. I feel like you didn't even see. I feel like with the Nine of Wands, because Nine of Wands also stands for boundaries, you needed also to set more boundaries towards this person, because maybe this person was like even like taking and taking and taking, but they were not aware of that, because sometimes it's our fault that we put ourselves into these positions where we don't say like, where we don't set any energetic boundaries, and the person's just like taking and taking. They're not even aware of that. It's not even something like, it's not even something evil, because it's then my fault, you know, you feel me? It's my fault that I haven't said anything earlier. I mean, yes, the person should be more emotional intelligent and understand that they should not take everything or not should ask anything. But in the end, it's like my fault if I say yes or no to something. Feel me? Why is my forehead looking so big? The temple path. Let's clarify. Wow. Look, again, this two swords card wants to come out, just saying. But the Fool in reverse, and there's your sign, Scorpio. You see that on the upper right corner. It's all about transformation and stepping into the new, stepping into the unknown. But it's in reverse. I feel like you need to understand more. There's some challenges going on with the Five of Pentacles. And I feel like, again, in regards to your relationships, where you really like, you want to focus on this one thing, and you really need to be more selfish and isolating yourself from all these other external voices. So follow your bliss, follow what makes you happy, follow this one perspective, because this will bring a lot of blooming here. But I will clarify now. Nine of Wands in reverse, clarification, please. Look, this, like, it came out like this, so I don't know if I should take that. I don't think so. I just saw a light orb. They were like, you should have taken that because there was something to say. Sorry. Because sometimes it's like, it tells a story, you feel me? When they're like a bunch of cards. Sorry. Nine of Wands, angels. But I just saw like a really indigo blue, I feel like it was Metatron. Light orb. Okay. Eight of Cups, yeah, walking away. Walking away because it was draining you emotionally. It was draining you emotionally in many ways. 10 Cups energy. Why 10 Cups in reverse? And I feel like also the Nine of Wands is here because you actually had to understand first for yourself that you can allow yourself to walk away. Seven of Wands, because you were navigating in this relationship and you were trying to fix it. You were trying to like, you were trying to invest here and there. You were trying to have the red thread, like a continuous, you know, like a direction. But it was not working out. It was not bringing the emotional new beginning that you were hoping to achieve with navigating in specific certain directions. The Fool in reverse, Scorpio. The Fool in reverse, why? But it's good that you take this decision, Scorpio. Like for real. Maybe even it was a circumstance, you feel me? But I feel like it literally was something in regards to emotions, and mostly in relationships we experience certain emotions. So the Fool in reverse clarifier, please. Ace of Swords. I feel like also a new sense of start to tap into your intuition. This is what you're going through right now, as well as having new ideas. Having new ideas, Scorpio. And you really need to fulfill them. You really need to follow them. There's like an intuitive voice. That's why you're even in temple path, because you need to isolate yourself so you can listen more to your spirit, to your internal voice. And there's something coming that wants you to really follow this one thing here and not listen to anything else. Not listen to anything else. Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Again, energetic boundaries. And I feel like you really, really need to set boundaries in regards to your people around you, because they were just like people that they don't understand that. We don't understand this as human beings sometimes. Like, I don't know. So like in general, I am anyways a person, my moon is in Libra. I always try to see things from different perspectives, especially when it comes to people's emotions. But there's a lot of people that I have met experience with, and you probably too, because I see your cards. They're just like taking, demanding. Why? Because we don't set boundaries. We don't say no. We don't say like, I can't. We don't say I don't want to. We don't say like, I don't want to give it to you. You feel me? It's like you really need to allow yourself to say no, Scorpio. And this is what you're going through, because I feel like your intuition is always giving you some signals about some people. Sorry, the connection was gone. But you're kind of afraid to tap into your intuition, even with the Fool card here. Like, this is your intuition, this is the universal guidance, and they stabilize you. They don't feel like trapped in fear. Don't feel like you cannot talk about like you cannot follow this direction that your intuition is giving you. Really set some boundaries and allow yourself to set those. But it's also beautiful. Why? Because we started with the Nine of Wands in reverse, and we end with the Nine of Wands and upwards. This is what you have been through, and I feel like you really, really learned to say no and to set boundaries, Scorpio, especially right now. And this is such a beautiful symbol and synchronicity. So let's see what's coming to you. Since we did some healing work here or some clarifiers, what's coming for Scorpio? Mid-May, Sun, Rising, Moon. My right ear started ringing. I feel like door to value has opened for you, but let's see what's coming. Ah, okay. This was not planned. Storm warning number 10, new beginnings. But this is good. This is like, I feel like there's some beliefs about yourself, about your people, about your surroundings, really like people that make you feel unstable, that make you feel like challenging, that make you feel like confused. You need to release those. That's why Temple Path, spiritual evolution, storm warning is there to, it's like a tower momentum, but in a good way. Like, I honestly want to tell you, whenever I watch a Capricorn reading, because I have a lot of signs in Capricorn, and they tell me about a tower momentum, sometimes I'm like so happy, and I'm just like, okay, I need that. I need that. And then I'm setting myself like even like a timer, or I give myself like permission after the reading, and like even the next day or like 2 days later or something, when I really feel like, okay, this tower momentum is coming, something is building up within me, something wants to come out. And I'm like telling myself, I give myself permission to feel this emotion. I give myself permission to feel this emotion. I release. I say all these affirmations to really like allow my person, allow my being to cry and to release. And I had really, really a lot of tower momentum in May, as well as end of April. It was crazy. It was crazy, I'm telling you. But it was so necessary. And I feel like it's the same for you. It's so necessary to have this momentum, especially for you right now, because it will help you even more, this new cycle of setting boundaries and following more your intuition, especially in regards to some relationships in your life. So what's coming after this tower momentum? Let's check this message. I got goosebumps. Oh my God. Good things are coming. Rest and regeneration. Again, number 1 and 9. New beginnings, number 10. Like I'm telling you, there's some good things coming. Look, even here, bottom of the deck energy, door to personal healing and happiness. I mean, it's in reverse, yes, because right now you're not really like healing and happy, maybe. Like, you know, during what I see, what happened. But look, there is like 110, a 19, again, number 1 and 9. This is such a synchronicity. Ace of Swords is a 1. 9 of Wands is a 9. Number 1 and 9, rest and regeneration. So I feel like allow yourself, give yourself permission, Scorpio, to release some last trapped things within your being. I want to check, because we have a lot of time, like around 10 minutes, what kind of psychic tarot message wants to come through, and really rest. There's some things that you need to release. Like even when I look at this card here, look, there's some things coming out from his body, some energies coming in, right? Some energetic recycling. Because you got drained a lot. You walked away from something that drained you. You walked away from someone that drained you. Maybe even family. Like really, like, I mean, come on, 10 of Cups talks also about family. Maybe even family. So what the next step for Scorpio? Besides rest and regeneration, spirit. Goosebumps, deception, and envy. There are literally some people in your circle. I feel like these people that are just like talking bullshit behind your back. They envy you. They deceive you. They can, because it's like, again, the lack of boundaries. Some people see that unconsciously within their spirit, and they're just embodying this puzzle piece by universe to teach you a lesson. I'm telling you, sometimes, like, we all are the same, right? That's why I feel like there is no evil or bad or good. It's just like a reflection of my own being, either my shadow or my light. And if I still have to deal with my shadow and I'm not aware of my shadow, then I would just attract more and more people energetically who represent one of my shadows that I need to work with. So they just like being the teacher in this specific momentum to teach me the lesson to say no. Otherwise, they're just like taking things from me. I'm telling you, I made these experiences many, many times in my life. And then I finally started to say no and distance myself from these people and like set more boundaries. I started attracting more and more people that were actually appreciating me and giving me back. And like, you know, like the kind of the reflection of my own light. I mean, it's funny because first when I met these people that were actually representing my shadow, mirroring back my shadow, when I saw them, I saw so much light in them. I saw so much glowing, so much like soul energy, so much on a 5D level. But this is the trap. You feel me? This is the trap, how we empaths, how we psychic empath, whatever you see yourself as. This is the trap, how we like fell in something, in a relationship, into someone, romantically, non-romantically, that are actually like this. Take what resonates. And they're just like there to teach us a lesson. Look, it's funny. I talked about light. And again, number 19. Look, I'm telling you, I feel like you will attract more and more people that are actually representing and mirroring back to you your own light. But the first thing that you really need to do is tapping into your own light and enlightening some shadow aspects in your being. And really like understanding, why is it that I have such a challenging time, or why was it? Because was, okay? The 9 of Wands is in upwards, so you're actually not anymore in like understanding this lesson. You're like more in this, okay, why was it that I had to deal with that? Maybe something in your childhood, maybe, because I realized for myself, for example, when I, like in my childhood, I was conditioned with fear, emotional, and sometimes physical abusement to say yes, even though I said no to people. Sorry, the connection was gone. I don't know where you were like listening to, where it stopped, but for example, I was conditioned and parented, kind of conditioned in a way to say always yes, even though when I said no, I was abused emotionally, physically, with fear. You feel me? And so I say yes rather than no. do the things that I actually didn't want to do by helping householding or whatever, you feel me? And I mean, I don't even say this from a victimhood or something. I'm super like, it happened, what, like, so what? It's, you know, I dealt with that, and I'm happy and I'm grateful because it made me to a stronger person. However, whenever I met people within my life and I felt like wanting to say no to things, I kind of forced myself always to say yes, not because I was afraid that they would like abuse me in some kind of level, more like because I was afraid they will not like me. It's like some narcissistic trait as fuck, I'm telling you. But it's like, you know, I dealt with that and I healed from it. And now when I feel like I want to say no to something or set some boundaries, I will do that. Like I don't know if I could like manage to do that to my parents because I'm doing that here and there. But in general, I always do that. And it's the same for you, Scorpio. So don't fool don't be fooled. Maybe even that's why the fool is here in reverse. Don't be fooled by other people, by them playing the shadow aspect part of yours that you need to work with, and they like letting you experience 24/7 the whole time this specific lesson. Is there any more message that wants to come through for Scorpio? There's a lot of healing going on for you right now, maybe. Holy moly, it's too many cards. Like I'm telling you, so many cards. Spirit, be clear, please. There's a lot of energies going on. Like, okay, material and spiritual prosperity. So you literally, this is going to be you being at your balcony one day in your place and looking back to where you come from, where you're coming from, what you have been through, like really reflecting. Spiritual prosperity, also like how much you expanded your consciousness so far within your path. And there is this limitless horizon waiting for you to whatever you want to create. There's a supportive message coming through. Firm foundation. Yes, this is your firm foundation to have material and spiritual prosperity. Number 6 and 4. 10. Again, new beginnings, Scorpio. And this is also where Archangel Michael plays a part here. Like just because he was in the past day doesn't mean he's not here. He's still here in the reading. He's still with you. You need to welcome his energy more. Archangels or guardian angels, they can only help us, or general angels, they can only help us when we are giving them the allowance, when we were allowing them with our free will. This is the difference between angels and spirit guides. So welcome Archangel Michael with a certain specific task. For example, protect me please, guide me please, bless me please, whatever, like limitless. You can like call upon them 24/7, I'm telling you. You just have to be specific and certain with the task, with what they're happy to help you. They're an extension of unconditional love. They vibrate in the frequency of unconditional love. They will not judge you for whatever you need help with. Trust me, I'm telling you this from experience. So literally invest more in having firm foundation in your sense of being, and mother and nurture yourself more, Scorpio, because this is how you activate and balance the root chakra and ground yourself so you can climb the next mountain that is coming to your path. So the last thing is like pulling some notes for you, Scorpio. Okay, this was the first message. 5 of Pentacles. Heart. I feel like love and respect yourself more, especially in regards to those crazy relationships that are just like bringing you a lot of instability, confusion, and challenges. Aquarius, maybe you have dealing with an Aquarius and those kind of things. Maybe you met those people during Aquarius season in February, because it fell also on 5 of Pentacles. Another message that fell down on this 5 of Pentacles. Money is on its way to you. Welcome it. Hold on. Beautiful message. And I'm so happy because I said I feel like door to value has opened to you as I was shuffling in the beginning, and I really hope that this card comes. But then this note came here right now, so I'm happy that you received this message, Scorpio. And this fell on Archangel Michael. Leo, maybe you have dealt with a Leo that you need protection from, that I was talking about a Leo. Maybe you're a cross-watcher Leo and you dealt with a Scorpio, I don't know. And this fell behind Archangel Michael. Leo is also I am that I am and ruled by the heart. So start being you are that you are. Start being you are that you are, Scorpio. And don't give a shit about anyone or anything, especially if they're like not matching your vibration. Within 2 or 3 weeks, maybe in regards to money comes to your way, hold on to it. Take what resonates. Maybe you've been dealing like, maybe this happened within like the last 2 or 3 weeks because Archangel Michael stands for the past energy. Yeah. So Scorpio, my name is Angelo, 77. I hope you liked that reading. I hope it gave you some clarity and some, you know, whatever you feel aligned with. You can give me a subscribe if you don't want to miss my future readings. I do weeklies, I do monthlies, I do mid-monthlies, as well as give me a thumbs up if you feel like boosting my vibration and my and my algorithm. And if you want to book me or donate to my PayPal, everything that you need to know is in the description box below. Thank you so much for being here with me. I send you blessings, I send you hugs, I send you like abundance is on its way to you. Okay. And you're doing a great job. Just like keep listening to your intuition. Literally, your intuition is your guidance, your best friend, your most genuine lover. And whatever your intuition is telling you, go this direction and don't give a damn about anyone or anything that is like not in this vibration of you, of what your intuition is telling you. Bye.